wife to Brian, and I know that he's going to make you a happy man and fulfill all your dreams. What? And all your goals in life, and you guys deserve each other. So congratulations on today and on your future lives together.
Brian, I'm sure I look about 40 pounds heavier than I am because that's what the camera does to me. But anyways, you know what? It's been an unbelievable experience today, and I'm truly blessed to have both of you in my life now. And I would say good luck to you, but luck has nothing to do with it. I think you guys have the ability to really make it happen for the rest of your life. So best wishes.
You're the best, biggest older sister I could ask for, besides Maddie. I love you, you're the best, congratulations. Yeah.
Wish you best luck, and I want grandbabies.
Congratulations, Brian and Briana. We're so happy for you. Best wishes to you.
Brian, Briana, love you. Wish you much happiness.
Congratulations, Briana, Brian. Nice job. Good job. Happy wedding.
We love you.
Uncle Brett loves you.
Uncle Brett loves you. Congratulations. Congrats.
Aunt Mindy loves you. Your Aunt Penny loves you. Your cousin Tommy loves you. Your cousin Sammy loves you. Everybody loves you.
Everybody loves you.
Briana, you are now officially a Bellis. Congrats.
Briana, you're a saint. I could really put up with him for 4 years. Congratulations.
Alright, we're going to be performing the toast momentarily if we can have the wedding party.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Madison. I'm Briana's little sister and her maid of honor. I'm also her right-hand man, partner in crime, best friend, and gatekeeper. Although I'm all those things to Briana, my sister is just like me, only better. Briana has been my teammate not only on the field, but also in life. She is my role model, inspiration, biggest supporter, harshest critic, confidant, and the best part of me. She's the girl I've always wanted to be, and the woman I've always respected. As I sat down to write my speech, I thought to myself, I cannot believe my sister's getting married in an hour. But I did think that to myself when she first told me Brian proposed, and not in a bad way. It's just that Briana used to scare boys on the playground. Not only would she compete with all of them and win, but also because she would typically ask them, want to see how hard I can punch? And would proceed to hit them before getting an answer. But clearly that pickup line worked on Brian. Briana and I are 1 year, 11 months apart, which is great because I grew up always having someone to play with, always another closet to shop for clothes in, always someone to blame when I did something wrong, and always getting to tag along with you and your cool friends to the movies on Friday nights. And always someone there when I wanted to YouTube Atreyu songs and yell along with. For those of you who don't know who Atreyu is, it is a metalcore band with punk rage. Which brings me to my next point. I've been blessed with the opportunity to be by your side to witness you bloom out of your goth, punk, tomboy hippie stages into the beautiful, strong, intelligent, and generous woman you are today. For many years, we shared our lives together. Duh. We both know it has not been an easy ride, but we were fortunate enough to have each other as we fought through the toughest moments of our lives. And we survived. However, there came a time when I couldn't be by your side as you were battling a lone point, and God knew. And He sent you an angel. And when I say angel, I don't mean a cherub with its small wings and a round face and body. God sent a 5'10", 196-pound, brown-eyed, bald-headed man. He sent Brian. Brian showed you what it was like to be unconditionally loved. He loves you for all of you and your pieces. Brian, I think everyone would agree with me that you truly are a good person. I see the way you love my sister, the way you comfort her, the way you goof around with her, and the way you take care of her. the way you cherish her, and most importantly, the way you led her to Christ. And it brings me with complete joy and comfort. Comfort knowing that she'll be in the best hands for the rest of her life. You both were meant for each other. You complement each other, you fulfill each other, and I couldn't be happy for both of you as you embark on the next stage of your lives together as a married couple. With marriage comes challenges, and you may potentially face some. In your challenges, I challenge you this, to always choose to love each other in any situation. It is as simple and as difficult as that. Cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Ellis.
Thank you.
Funny speech. People laugh. Let's go. Thank you.
Turn down.
Yeah.
All right. For everybody who doesn't know me here, I know we got some out-of-towners. My name is Chris Ellis. Not only do I have the privilege tonight to be the best man, but I am the older, wiser brother of the groom. All right, sorry about that. Any older brothers in the room, I'm sure there's some here, you know what I mean when I say, growing up, you never think your little brother is going to grow up. He's always going to be that guy, bothering you. Hey, let me use this, let me do that. Come hang out with me, let me borrow your toys. He'll be that guy that takes your one baseball card, your favorite one, and leaves it out in the ring. Just because he knows you like it. But, oh, sorry, I didn't prepare very well. The one day you turn around, he's never going to grow up. You turn around, he's graduating high school, he's hanging out with your friends, he wants to go to the bar with you. And then you turn around, and he's going to college. And the next minute you turn around, and he's halfway across the country. Your best friend, grew up your whole life with you. Truth be told, Brian is one of the most determined, motivated people I've ever met in my entire life. He chased his dreams to become something bigger than what any of us thought he'd ever be. And in doing that, he was actually the wiser person, because going halfway across the country, he actually found this beautiful, awesome, funny, amazing person that we see here today, Briana. And, knowing her, meeting her, just, the little time I've known her, these two are the most beautiful people, inside and out, that you will ever come across. And their future's bright. Everybody's gonna see it. And I love both of you guys so much. So I'll wrap it up on that one before I start crying. And I love you guys. Trinell, you want this? No. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Well, hello everyone. Thank you all for coming. I'm sure, as you probably witnessed, it's been a great day. And I know some of you have come a great distance. I've got to think it was worth the trip. I'm incredibly nervous giving this speech. I do this for a living. I actually give speeches, but I think I'm wondering, how come this is so different from the speeches I give? And I think it's because I've never really felt like crying during a sales presentation before. So, and I'm going to try to get through this. I've actually separated my speech into 3 parts. I've trimmed it down to about 40 minutes, so if anybody needs to use the restroom, that's typical sales presentation stuff, okay? Anyways, so I'm going to get through my 3 parts, mostly because, as Briana and her sisters know, I have no sense of direction, and there's no GPS for speeches. So I'm going to start first by saying that I've been honored over the last 10 years to be a part of Calls Me Her Father by Choice. I can't express how much of an honor that is to be thought of in that way. And, as I've said to her, I am whoever you need me to be. Whether you call me Dad or Sam or Uncle Sam or Old Man or Pops or my favorite, the worst driver in the world. I'm all in. I'm all in forever. So
that's the end of part one, okay? So, everybody good? Okay? I'm going to move on to part two, okay? Well, I had the good fortune of being there when Briana and Brian were going out on their first date. And there was a bit of scandal surrounding it, and I'll explain that in a little bit. Some of that was revealed today. So, Briana was really excited, and she went to the beauty parlor to get her hair done and her makeup done. Apparently, girls don't put their makeup on themselves anymore. They hire somebody to put the first layer on, and then they go home and finish it up. And I don't know how much that costs. It's like $50. I think it's a scam, okay? Well, anyways, so she went to the beauty parlor. She had me take her laundry. I do her laundry when I'm down in San Diego because when you're a father by choice, you got to earn it every day. You know, it's just not given to you because you got DNA. So I was coming back from the laundromat, and Briana was coming out of the bathroom when I walked upstairs, and she looked at me and she said, "Hey, does my face look really orange?" And of course, being a cowardly guy, knowing that Brian was showing up in about 20 minutes, I said the only thing I could say, "No, you look fine." I'm thinking to myself, come on. Whether Briana's purple, green, or looked like a jack-o'-lantern, if this guy doesn't fall in love with her, you know, he's just not the right guy. Well, Brian comes through the door, and I have to say, the moment he walked through the door, I fell in love, okay? I'm going to say it, my friend, okay? Yes. I was hoping they would invite me out on their date, but Brian came out. He came in and he was just, I had to think he was kind of nervous, but he never showed it. He was very calm, and I mean, when he reached out his hand to me, I was like, wow, this guy, you know what I mean? I'll tell you this. The last time I got a feeling like that was when Madison introduced me to Thomas, okay? Thomas, you know, I felt the same way. And I got to tell you, for me it's kind of rare because I'm the guy that hates everybody, right? Hates every guy that comes through the door. So I was happy that I felt that way about Brian. We didn't talk much. And when Brian left with Briana, I thought to myself, you know what? I'm in big trouble because I think Brian's the kind of guy that if Briana asks him if her face looks orange, I think he's going to tell her the truth. Well, my undoing was not Brian. I made the mistake, as I should have known better, to tell Briana's sisters in a text message that the story, I thought it was funny. Of course, as always, they threw me under the bus and immediately text messaged her telling her their face is orange. And yeah, so anyways. So I had the good pleasure from there to have many conversations with Brian. And the first one was when we were dropping Briana and her sister off at this country western bar. And I think Brian and I are on the same page. We said, you know what, we're not going home. We're just going to park in the parking lot across the street and wait it out, right? Because that's what I made a living doing that with all the girls. I mean, I would never go home. I would wait side of the road, restaurant, parking lot, because I wanted to be there when 2 o'clock in the morning hits. So anyways, so Brian and I sat in the car for 3 hours talking about everything. Almost sounds like we were on a date. We talked about everything. You know, and, you know, seriously, it occurred to me that there was this guy that really thought a lot about who he was and who he wanted to be. And I'm not talking about, you know, buying houses and all that. I'm talking about the man, you know, and I thought, wow, you know, I felt so comfortable with that. And I enjoyed the conversation. He seemed a guy that was wise and really, again, thought things through. And so I've had many more conversations with him, and they're all that same good feeling. So Brian, I'm honored for you to be my son-in-law. All right. Okay, that's part 2. Okay? Everybody use the restroom? No? Okay. I'm sorry to keep pushing that. Because I have to use the restroom, actually. All right, it's okay. So, the last, part 3, is the grand finale. Okay. Briana. Holy crap. Briana, you are a miracle. Okay? Well, I think says it all, the big lump in my throat. I can't even express to you what it is to just watch you work. I mean, yesterday, as an example, you are a tornado. She's like the Tasmanian angel. That's what I call her. She's a tornado.